I know it's yeah. I've been doing this like for who? I think my teenage year, like my preteen years. So like
Yeah,
I like to date them so I can look back and what my whole vision with that. So when I do have kids, I if they are going through something, they can look back at my journal entries and they'll be like, you know what, Dad went through the same shit. Oh wow, like it make them feel a little bit relieved because all right, yeah, now I know what Dad went through. Yeah. They don't have to turn to something that's harmful. They can turn to doing journal entry, doing
That's beautiful.
yeah. Like I got this other poem, right? I call the
Mhm.
trial,
Yeah.
and it's like it's three. I broke it down in three, and it's the first part right here. Is it?
Okay.
I was trying to tell the story on it, but you know what I'm saying. It said, as we sit here, this the judge speaking. So it said, as we sit here, hold on, cause I know my vision fucking with me now. Let me make this bigger. Okay, as we sit here in the courtroom, before the jury goes to decide whether you are guilty or innocent, do you have any last words, sir? Yes, I do, Your Honor. I've been trying so hard to be the perfect man slash king for so long. When I realize I'm only perfect when I put in the work, Your Honor. I feel I have been misunderstood. I feel I have been misread. And this trial is all about the bad things of me. What about the truth? Your Honor, I want the court to know everything about me because it will definitely overshadow the bad things about me in this trial. Your Honor, I want the court to learn all of me, the real me. All I have is love, faith, peace, and happiness. Then it say continue to part number two. But hold on, let me go to part number two. Part two, Your Honor, and the jury, my life has been tested since the moment I was born, but never more than this past year and a half. I have been suffering for so long. I have been rejected by life. I have been rejected by love. I have been given more pain than I have ever received love. But to this court, I given more love than I ever returned and hate, more heart than I ever taken from anyone. My truth is, my pain run deep as the Mississippi River. My life, body, my life, bloody beyond wrath and tears. My heart is guarded full of broken hearts. And still, my love through punishment stands tall. It is the captain of my soul, Your Honor. I'm just trying to become the master of my fate and the captain of my soul. Then I just go to trial number two, and this when the fucking verdict come down. Let me keep scrolling. So part three of the trial, I'm over here tripping. Okay, it said before you decide what became of me, I ask you, the jury, to Here, the lost, the last pieces of my truth. The truth of, you know what I'm saying, Waddell Cooper. My life is like a ocean. It run deep without storms and silence. You cannot always see. My heart is like a rose, delicate, beautiful, and worth keeping even when it bleeds. My love is like a river, unbroken, flowing, endless, even when the bank cannot hold it. My soul is a song, one that never ends, a melody of moments, both bitter and bold. And my pain is like a prisoner. But today I surrender it for peace, for happiness, and for love. Then the courtroom get quiet. The courtroom falls quiet. The judge come back. Your testimony was very helpful, Mr. Cooper. The jury went back, tend to do their thing. They come back 2 hours later. The judge the judge asked the jury of the courtroom, have you reached a verdict? The first person of the jury said, yes, Your Honor. We, the jury, found Mr. Cooper, and this what I came up with, innocent of 6 felonies, counts, happiness, peace, love, heart, soul, and faith, and guilty of three counts of misdemeanors charges of pain, life, and love. A harsh, a harsh, sweet that courtroom. The judge say, Mr. Cooper, in this trial, we have heard both the sorrow and the songs of your soul. We do not sentence you to change, but we don't sentence you to like change back crackle, like change up, but we change. You are hereby sentenced to life. And this what it come out to. So basically it's a my sentence to life is where you must turn pain into love, life into greatness, love into life, soul into peace, heart into gold, faith into eternity, yourself into pure happiness. And that's it.
I like that. I actually, with me, I'm a visionary. So when you read something like that, it's like I can see it in my head as a movie, as a little like a skit,
Well,
like
I wanted. That's why I wrote it like that because I was thinking about doing like a little skit,
because
little courtroom scene.
yeah. So I feel like that yeah, it feel like a movie to me, like a skit. Because when you said the courtroom and the judge, I see the judge, I see them going into the little, break room, and literally, everybody's in the courtroom and everything, and we waited for hours till they make it. Yeah, and you in a you in an orange jumpsuit with chains. So yeah, or we could do it as modern wise. How you have a suit on and you have chains around you.
Yeah,
A modern day, it's now you don't have to wear no orange jumpsuit. You get to wear a suit because society got us. Honestly, society has got us fucked up. Honestly, so
fact.
so I really, when you was reading it, I was like,
You over there visualizing the courtroom, huh?
yeah, visualizing the courtroom, visualizing the judge, and it could be an asshole judge.
Yeah. But see how when I was writing it, I had it like I was trying to get. So how I wrote it is kind of like how I was writing it. Me put myself on trial because I've been through trials and tribulation, and
Mhm.
people always hear the bad things about me. People not
Well,
understanding the good that I have done and all the shit I have done for people, and that
well,
shit still get looked over. So I was basically at the end when it came out to the my my felony charges is about like, okay, boom, bro. I got hit with a felony charge of life, love, cause that's all shit, that's all I, you know what I'm saying? It's
You
like
know
that was a
what?
life thing.
And also I just thought about it right now. So you know how in the Bible they say, at the end of time you're supposed to be into a courtroom of, God Himself.
Yeah.
So it's basically like that. It's basically you can have it like that because you have the devil as your defense attorney, and all as your defense attorney is Jesus Himself, but then as your other attorney is the devil. He's going to throw everything in your face, and that's what he just did. Was throw everything in your face. Yeah, you did this, you did that, you did that. But you have your defense attorney. He's like, yeah, no, he did this, but his name is not here. He's a human being. At the end of the day, he did more good out of bad.
Yeah,
So
like
it's like
I started writing a book about it. Like I took the like three trials, and I like, no, I think I'm gonna write a book. I'm like, cause I would name myself King Dale, and I would put in King Dale on trial, like make it for like old ancient Greece type. Put me on trial like old ancient Greece type.
because actually King David did a trial when King
Yeah,
Solomon he
that's what I
did.
was thinking about. But I was going by cause I already go by King Y. So I was
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? But that's
yeah.
how I was doing it though.
Oh, trust me,
I wrote the
I can
outline. I
visual.
just ain't finished it. I just ain't put it together.
Actually, it's with me. I can put different characters into it, like the names and everything. I write scripts. I'm in the middle of writing a script as we speak. I have one script that's called The Watchers. And basically, this is basically like kind of like a regular type of two individuals,
Yeah.
two male actually. They're living in both different lives, and it was a quote that was saying, "The watcher is always watching you."
Okay.
So within the whole entire story, they go. One is at the airport. One is at the job. They doing whatever they things, but they see the same quote. They see the same quote, and they're trying to figure out who is the watcher.
Yeah.
Then they both go their lanes to find their both of their objectives is to find who is the watcher is watching us. Who is it? So both of them is taking this path of trying to figure out who's the watcher. But in the midst of their path, they're almost close. But there's this like they say like somebody say, okay, the watcher nor a person or a thing or object. But later on, the whole entire objective is God Himself.
Nah, that's dope. I might
So
I might get you the I got 4 books out right now, and it's the
okay,
same. I supposed to send it to my brother.
okay,
I wrote a crime book.
okay.
Like it's based off of me and my homeboy.
Uh-huh.
We want to be LBI agent and shit. So it called Lone Star Shadow, and
Mhm.
I published all 4 of them on my birthday, but
Oh
I still
wow.
got 2 more left. I got to do book 5 and book 6, but I got part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4 already published on Amazon.
Okay.
And each story, I elevate the story where the crime or whoever the serial killer come more vicious, more like you
I
like
got you.
what the fuck. I even like part 3. It was an old crime
Yeah.
that was based off in Texarkana. And what I did was rewrote that crime. It's like now his granddaughter is killing, and I
Yeah.
went to school with her as an FBI agent. So it's like I got a lot of stories. Cause my last 2 books, the last
Mhm.
2, book 5, well, book 6 is gonna be so different because it's a HBCU. It's based off of every HBCU in Texas, and how I got it was they been killing. It been a family